Hi everyone, today I'll be introducing this outdoor security camera. This is a XIAOVV outdoor security camera and it works with the Mi Home app, which is the Mijia app. And the features of this camera are it can record 1080p videos, and it has a panoramic view of around 180 degrees, and it supports Android and iOS apps, and it also supports the micro SD card up to 64 gigabytes, and it works with Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz. And this is supposed to be weatherproof. And okay, we have to unpack and see what is there inside. So let's go ahead. So this is the camera, and it comes with some user manual, and I guess it's in Chinese, so it's not useful for us. And it also has some package here. So let's see what's there inside this package first. So we have the power adapter, and this is a Chinese or US plug, and I think this is a 12-volt power supply. It's a 12-volt 1 amp power supply. And then they also provide the mounting screws as well as the mounting panel. So I think, yeah, this can rotate 360 degrees. Okay, this is also provided, and these are the mounting screws and the reset pin for the camera. So let's keep it aside. And so this is the camera, and this is bubble packed really nice, and as you can see, so nothing is sealed here. And this is the power cable. This is the camera itself. So this looks quite nice. And yeah, this is the Wi-Fi antenna, I guess. Yeah, it can come up like this, but I think during shipping so it should go inside like that. And the mounting should be like this, I guess. Yeah, so this is how it mounts, and we can first fix this mounting panel, and then we can screw the camera like this, so it stands like this, and we can point the antenna towards the nearest router. So, and the power cable, so this is the power input, and then this is the reset pin. And I think this reset pin does not require any the provided pin. I don't know why they have provided this. Maybe for the micro SD. Yeah, for micro SD, I guess. So the micro SD goes here, and we can install one micro SD, and then there is also another way to mount it, maybe here. So we can also mount it here, and then we can keep it on top of some wall, or some for ceiling mount. You can also mount like this. So, and it has a LDR here to detect the sunlight, I guess. And then there's a I think there's a panoramic lens here to capture 180 degrees. So as you can see. Okay, now let's try to power it up and see whether we can uh, connect it to the app and see how the video quality of the camera is. Now I have the power cable ready. Let's power it up and see how it goes. And I'll also open the app. So let's open the Mi Home app. The thing is that this camera supports only the Mi Home app in the Chinese location, so you have to select in the settings. You should select the region as Chinese mainland, because I cannot find this particular camera in some other locations. So as you can see, you can add in the add manually page, you can find the camera here. This is the XIAOVV outdoor panoramic camera. So you have to select this one, and is actually it has already found automatically like this. So we can try to add now. So we can select the Wi-Fi, and then we can add. It is going to connect to the network. So it is connected to the Wi-Fi network, and now it is done. So let's go ahead and select the location. So now we have the camera added here, as you can see. So let's try to open the camera. So now it shows the camera view. So I have installed this in the balcony, and I want to monitor this construction area, so that's why I have installed it. So this is a view. So if you want to change the view, you have to just let's zoom in a little bit like this, and as you can see, it is now quite better, and you can view 180 degrees. And you can also uh, like set it in a default monitoring mode, like dragging the uh, image like this, and it moves by itself. So it moves like this, and it will return from the other end like this. So this is a quite nice feature. And now let's check the options of this camera. So we have the display options here. In the display mode, you can change the uh, orientation, like, so you can also make the image reverse if you are installing the camera in the reverse. And you have the screenshot mode. So in this case, you can take a picture of this particular moment, and you have the speaker on and off button, and then you have the full screen mode. In the full screen mode, you can see a much better view. So if you zoom out, then it shows like this, and if you zoom in a little bit, it shows like this. And then you can also set the automatic uh, surveillance mode like this by dragging the image a little bit to any side, and it automatically does this motion. And this is one nice feature. And let's return and check the other options. So in the alarm messages, you can set the alarm settings. This alarm settings is like detecting motion, and then once the motion is detected, then it will record some of the videos, like in this case. So it detects the motion, and you can set the alarm like arm and disarm here, and then the alarm time like is surveillance for 24 hours, or when do you want the alarm messages to be forwarded to you. And then you can go to cloud storage, but this cloud storage will ask you to pay for some storage service, but I'm not going to do that. And in the replay mode, you can replay some of the videos that has been recorded before, like so. And then you can also select the date in which you want to view. You can also view some of the previously recorded videos, like in the daytime here. This is a daytime view that I had recorded before. So this recording is currently done only when motion is detected. So we can go to the settings, and so the photo album, you can see what are the pictures that you have saved, and this is a daytime and this is a nighttime view. And you have the SD card. So I have installed a 64 gigabytes micro SD card, and it has some recordings in it, and you can also set to 24-hour recording. But if you set to 24-hour recording, it will record continuously. But if you don't set it, then it will record only during motion detection. And you have already seen the alarm settings here, and you have already seen the cloud storage settings. And in the automation, so you can link with other apps or the other devices that is there in my Mi Home app. If condition something happens with some of the devices that I have, then it can do some other task. So this is how the automation happens. And you can also share the device to other members of your family if you have a Xiaomi account. And in the general settings, you can set the device name, the location. This location is where this device is currently installed. And the firmware updates, you can check the firmware updates here. And in more settings, you can set the security. So if you turn on the password, then whenever you are trying to view the camera, then it will ask for this password. And you can see the network info and what is the current network condition, like is it good or bad, the IP address, and the time zone you can set uh, based on your location, but this is usually automatic. And you can report an issue and add a home screen shortcut, means like you can add a direct shortcut at your phone home screen. And there is one more option here, is like the installation mode. So in the installation mode, this is the wall mount kind of installation, and if you this is a mounted on the ceiling like a fisheye camera, then when you are trying to zoom in, then it shows in a little different view like this. But in the case of wall mount, then it shows in a wall mount position like this. And you can also turn off the camera using the app. So these are the features. So talking about the features, there are some very important features that I want in the camera, in a security camera, which is missing. So first thing that is missing is the storage over the network, or the NAS storage is missing. So in other Xiaomi cameras that I have, or the EMI cameras that I have, I can usually store all the videos in my local network attached storage through my network router or the Wi-Fi router, but that option is not available in this case. So this is one big disadvantage. I thought that it will have, because most of the Xiaomi cameras have it, but it seems this doesn't support that functionality. And another option that I cannot find, another feature that I cannot find, is I cannot save the videos that are being recorded uh, on this camera on my mobile phone or the mobile storage. Like usually in some other Xiaomi cameras that I have, I can uh, view these recordings, and then I can record those uh, videos directly on my phone. I can download directly on my phone from the micro SD card that is from the storage directly to the mobile storage. So that option is not available, and I think that is a very useful feature. So these are the features, and the other things are quite nice. It looks like it can have some IP65 waterproofing or weatherproof, but I cannot consider that this is completely waterproof, so it's better to install it where there is no direct rain or something like that. And other things like the video quality is, as you can see, it's not that great, but it's quite okay for such a cheap camera. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.